Teddy sprinkles.
What?
So where'd that deleter guy go?
Beep boop. Boop. Computer noise beep.
Yeah.
Someone's getting a shit ton of notifications from something.
They reblogged some hentai.
This is past the pornbot singularity.
They've learned to make their own porn.
Oh no, the Rolly guys are back, but now they have spikes!
they look like Quebblies.
They look like what?
Right, Paris?
Yeah. Those are... Hit them with that Psychomu shit.
Oh, I can't go there.
It's super.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Back at this room.
We spiral staircase.
I would just like to imagine.
I gotta poop.
I would just like to imagine that the super missile, in the period of time that it gets from Samus's arm cannon to where it needs to impact, the super missile just goes, you know what, I'm feeling super today. And then just, in that span of time, it just explodes.
It's the best day ever.
Well, that fucker took off 2 energy tanks with both of its swipes. Fucking cheater.
Well, now he's fucking dead.
Also, all I can think of when you regarding like pornbot singularity is just made by robots for robots.
For robots.
All that for our missile tank.
You found the tree missile.
It looks like they're trying to bring it down, but then this big tree got in the way. Fucking zoomers.
Zoom,
Zoomers,
zoom.
they zoom.
Fuck, man, they sure do.
Missile tank, yay!
Oh boy, I'm glad there aren't any missile parts in this game.
That
You
would be
got one
fucking
quarter
dumb.
of a missile.
It only unlocks 1 missile.
No, it doesn't even unlock a missile, it just gives you a missile back.
It's just just ammo.
What is this, Echoes?
Oh no, they retracted the bridge.
This bridge sucks.
Oh no, he took down the bridge. Whatever will I do?
Let's go for a pixel hunt.
Oh no, the computer is broken.
This part is great though.
I think this is the part I remember.
Any objections, Adam?
Okay, yeah, this is like the one shining moment in this game.
So not only do I get the space jump, I get screw attack!
Also, screw attack sounds really silly in this game.
It also just performs weird. I'm so used to the delay of like the space jump in Super Metroid and Fusion, but this one just has a weird delay to it.
I'm guessing it works like the one in Prime then.
There's the air duct.
Ducked.
I'm in the ventilation system. Oh boy.
I wonder, have they considered just turning off the gravity? Like,
What they're gonna like is that just, you know, she, I guess more or less absorbs it when she touches it. But I like to imagine if she tried to absorb it in like Morph Ball, she instead just accidentally crushes it while trying to run over it. Oh go! I broke it!
Now it's time to go meet the delete.
But not before I build up a Shine Spark. They're just speed boosting. Because I'm gonna fucking tackle him! Oh, he wasn't in here.
I have to pick up some serious speed for that tackle.
There was a few times where, like, when I build up the speed, I did, like, the Shine Spark into the elevator and just slam into the wall inside of it.
But, ow.
It would amuse me if you could hold on to the Shine Spark through the elevator sequence, and then when the door opens, just zoom.
Dun dun! Secret laboratory! Or I don't know if it's a secret laboratory or not.
Secret lavatory.
Lavatory!
Lava.
if the spaceship had a secret lavatory, that'd be kind of cool, because it's just like, if you knew about it, no one else would be using it.
Mm-hmm.
No
So you
one
could just...
But then also nobody would be cleaning it either.
True. You just gotta make sure that you keep
That's
it
what
clean
robots
then.
are for.
Wait, is this the part I remember?
It just turned on by itself for some reason.
No. The computers are on.
Ghost! Hey, Ghost!
She was trying to figure out the login.
I'm in.
Try to brute force it.
Bitch, I will fuck this door.
I'm not a member of the Galactic Federation. I came here because I intercepted the distress call. I'm a bounty hunter. And I know that something is after you. Please, you must believe me.
I don't want to believe you for talking like that.
I'm a bounty hunter, and I know that something is after you.
Wouldn't you be what's after me?
Surprise, bitch!
Hit me.
Thank you. I'm Samus Aran. What's your name?
Are you talking to a fucking 3-year-old?
Madeline Bergman.
Dun dun!
Behind
Now you're
closed
talking to a
doors,
robot.
the Galactic Federation was trying to create a special forces unit.
The only robot here is
with
Samus.
bioweapons. In order to make it happen, they were attempting to create an organization modeled after the space pirates, with the
Why?
Zibizans at the center.
False flag
Uh,
operations.
Because of
Ah.
a certain presence, the life forms
But I don't
became
think they were
ferocious.
willing to think that far ahead.
We
At
were
least
no
the
longer
writing
able
staff
to
for this
control
game.
them.
By a certain presence. She must have meant Ridley.
But Ridley was only a babu
So you still
when
have distress
the attack
even though
happened.
it endangered your life?
I had to. I felt there was a real danger here, that if left as is, the Zibisians would continue to evolve and resurrect as real space pirates.
I don't think that's what
That danger
resurrection
is
is.
real.
Oh, what?
withholding information to protect herself was too great, clearly.
Don't worry, guys. Space pirates are Jesus.
And yet,
Space
wasn't she
Jesus.
the one who set the facility's system to self-destruct?
Mormon Jesus.
In silence, I praised her courage and sense of responsibility. At the same time, her argument had some holes.
Like everything else in this game's quote-unquote plot.
There's a lot of holes.
Super aggressive.
There's so many holes, it's like Swiss cheese!
Pirates? Without a malicious force to lead them down that path, wouldn't they continue to merely follow their instincts, ultimately becoming no more than a swarm of feral creatures? Regardless,
Tell that to the quote-unquote feral creatures in Metroid Prime.
I mean, if you're breeding weapons, they're not going to be uninstructed.
As for Madeline and others who knew the secret? But wait, there was another inconsistency in her story.
The way she delivered that "but wait" didn't sound that surprised. She's like, "but wait."
Just a small flexing of the Galactic Federation's military force, they should have been able to destroy a facility of this scope with ease. So why didn't they?
Okay, was there a reason to show the
Actually,
thing blowing up?
Saying that they could have shot the station
There
down.
was
I got that, but
Danger's plan.
they just wanted to show an explosion.
Wouldn't you?
Well, I
It's a lot more. To be fair, Marcus, that was the most interesting thing to happen this entire goddamn episode.
It was better storytelling than Samus's monologue.
I guess.
Oh no! They were making Metroids!
That's not
Metroid!
The Metroids were terminated along with Zebes.
And the one you
Yes.
brought back from SR-1388. It's
The baby!
Above my
The baby.
head.
You're Samus
I
Aran,
mean-
right? The one who annihilated the space pirates? Metroid
Space
remnants were
pirates.
They were reproduced from
Space
pieces of cell structure
pirates.
salvaged by the Federation, and they are in this facility.
Okay, at the beginning of Super, they did say that they, studied the Metroid. I mean, they probably got it from then.
And Ridley in the same way.
At first, no one thought that the creature was Ridley. They didn't think it had potential as a
it's
bioweapon
not.
at all. They
It
raised
didn't.
it like a pet, calling it Little Birdie. Until one day, it attacked one of the researchers and got away. Ridley had played dead and lured the scientist into his cage. What was left? It was a horrible sight.
But in order to control Metroids,
At that point, I would have
you need Mother
euthanized
Brain's
it.
telepathy. You don't. You didn't recreate a Mother Brain clone, did you?
It's
Funny
artificial
story about that, actually.
We developed an AI program that would reproduce Mother Brain's thought processes.
I don't think you need to reproduce the
called
thought
it
process so much as a
MB.
signal.
But it
Oh,
was just a
jeez.
program.
That wouldn't happen to
It
be
wasn't
like
the mother
Madeline
herself.
Bergman, would it?
MB evolved as it
Oh,
communicated
spoiler
with
alert.
the Metroids. It
Huh?
evolved as though it began to become self-aware, much like the original Mother Brain. It's really quite remarkable.
No, it's not.
That's when it became clear to me just why Madeline was so afraid of the space pirate's resurrection. It wasn't that her story had holes in it. Through the holes were glimpses of the danger that was right before her eyes. If everything she said was true, where are the Metroids and MB?
They're in an area called Sector 0.
Astavoge Quartz.
It's a unit that doesn't appear anywhere on map data. It's a
Welcome to
basic
Sector 0.
where we propagate and raise Metroids.
I began to see what the worst-case scenario would look like. The ultimate weapon, the Metroid, would be mass-produced.
And no
And as
Taco
soon as an
Bell
AI that could
KFC.
control them was developed, the plan to create a special forces unit modeled after the space pirates was replaced. But as the AI
That was sweet. No talk about KFC Pizza Hut.
place much like the planet Zebes. If the situation were left alone, galactic society would be put in peril. Even the ringleaders of the operation wanted to avoid that, but they still wanted
Because
the
of
Metroids.
like
And
something
that's
stuck
why
in space.
they decided to capture the Metroids contained in Sector 0 and delete the rest of the facility, including the space pirates, Ridley, and everyone who knew the secret. But before the ringleaders could act, Adam appeared. Adam might have known or suspected the truth about the facility from the beginning. Regardless, since the ringleaders were members of the Galactic Federation, they could no longer act recklessly.
They were acting recklessly before?
As a member of Adam's team to destroy evidence and plan each subsequent move. But having me added on as a member must have disrupted the Galactic Federation's plans. Madeline, thanks for telling me all this. I've got to destroy
thanks for
the
your
Metroids
exposition
and
dump.
MD in Sector 0. You have to remember.
You know, all I can think of when it comes to these things is like, just shove the entire god thing in the black hole.
Don't worry. The Galactic Federation CA who's here will help you.
Welcome to the space waste dump, the black
You
hole.
happen to be
Even if it ends up being like a fucking wormhole to some other part of the universe, at least it's far enough away you don't have to deal with the shit.
Did you ever
Metroids.
like asking
the real
like
leader of this
trying to get in touch with the
operation is
Chozo?
Commander Malkovich.
Be like, yo, dog, how do
I
these
can't believe that he's here.
work?
Stay here until I return.
I mean, they. It's not like the Federation had no contact with the Chozo. They talked about the Aurora systems in Prime. Oh, Prime. That's right.
Watch how she reacts here.
Hi.
She doesn't like pull a frown, just act scared. No, she just still stands there, smiling.
She's like, thank you for releasing me from this hellhole. So, how long was that cutscene exactly?
I'd say 8, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Yeah, it was 10 minutes.
That was an extremely repetitive chunk of exposition, too.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. The Metroids, mother brain. The Metroids, mother brain.
Mother Brian.
Your story doesn't make sense. Your story doesn't make sense. Your story makes sense because it just doesn't make sense.
We want you to do fusion again.
But I already did fusion. Do it again! Okay, Sakamoto.
They call me Cuban Pete.
I'm the king of the rumba beat. When my maracas, they go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom.
So now that I have the screw attack, you can basically kill just about anything in one hit just by jumping at them.
Good old screw attack.
No surprise attack. That's good. Oh, never mind. It's this guy again.
It's like you're almost done with the journey or something.
It's like, you seriously die already.
Literally no reason for this thing to be alive. It's like they wanted to try and create their own rival for Samus that wasn't Ridley.
Oh look, it's actually dead. And what do we get from this?
Fucking nothing.
Wait for it. Seeker missiles!
That makes sense, because that boss kept following you around and wouldn't leave you the fuck alone.
Attack targets will increase when you fire super What?
Basically, when I charge up my beam shot and go to launch a missile, it will automatically, like, target anything close by to what I target.
That's great and all, but they didn't really make any sense.
And all the missiles it fires are all super missiles.
They said that's great and all, but that sentence didn't make any sense. Fuck saving.
Well, it's just like, I'm going into a new sector, so I'll just save at the new sector. It's not like I'm gonna die anytime soon and not have to go through that entire cutscene again.
Did you have to go through that entire cutscene again?
You say that.
No, I really didn't have to.
Okay. Because it sounds like something that you would say when you had to...
Yes,
go through that
it would
entire
have
cutscene
sucked if that did happen.
Hi, Mia.
She's like, no.
Bye, Mia.
She's like, no, still not interested.
Save yourself.
She was kind of interested when the whole thing started, but then she's like, no, I can't watch this. Oh no, the side hopper got bigger.
It's side hoppier.
He's responsible for more than just the flanks now. He's the front hopper.
Here I was trying to find where it was, and I did not notice the super missile door right there on the side to the right. Is it around here? No? Come on, me. It's to the right. It's to the right. There it is.
And past it.
Explode.
A very satisfying explosion.
Missile Tonku.
The prime ones are still good.
I still like getting missiles in Super Metroid because it was just, oh hey, I have 200 missiles. You want to watch me lose them all in like a second?
No, like in unpatched Prime 1, you can do that too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Well, with the missile canceling.
Fire beam.
Was that patched in the trilogy version?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Just hear that stomping.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Non-stop.
Are we there yet? Fuck you.
I can insta-kill those shitheads. They're so satisfying.
I do like that they kept the effectiveness of the screw attack in this game, at least.
So I'm trying to remember, Echoes had the screw attack, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because for some reason I thought Corruption was the only one that had it.
Nope. Okay, take it.
Fucking one killed the whale. What I didn't know about this room was that it actually had 2 upgrades. But I didn't know that.
Oh, now you do.
Because, like,
Even
the big
upgrading.
pipe above there, if I were to... What I'm about to do here, like, shine spark up into there, then go to the right, or go forward. If I jumped past the hole, I would get to the other one that was across the pipe. But I did not know that.
Well, I think there is bonus content in this game if you have 100% items.
All it does is it just unlocks new stuff in the gallery and the bonus movie thing. And unlock hard mode. That's it.
Bye.
Does it unlock the true ending?
What true ending? You get the
The
true
one where
ending
you-
just trying to get everything.
The one where you burn the disc?
You don't need to do anything to unlock that, Ferris. That whale is still dead.
Yup, still dead.
Glad we established this.
Just checking.
Fuck that door in particular.
Well, it certainly made secret missiles more effective. Were secret missiles in Prime 3?
Yeah. But were they in Echoes?
Well,
That-
you're referring to the cluster, not the seeker, because in Prime, like, all of the missiles are seeker. And
Yeah, the cluster.
grab
yeah.
it. That's Nightmare, isn't it?
yeah, it's Nightmare.
Yep.
Hey, bro, let's do fusion again.
It's like, although, in regards to Nightmare and Fusion, I don't think he did reverse gravity. He only just made it.
It was about gravity manipulation. They just didn't really work much with it.
I would have loved to see him try to reverse gravity too. But no, he just went the boring route and only did super gravity.
Can we have the gravity be left, please?
Make it go all directions. Ow! Assholes!
Wow, I'm stuck on a ceiling.